Hi, it's Jacqueline, and I want to welcome you to my hot tip for today. And I've heard this many times, and I'm asking you to think about it. That little voice in your head. How many times have you used that phrase or heard people talk about it? Oh, it's that little voice in my head. It's that battle in my mind. And I want you to consider that if you open up your brain, there is no little voice in your head. So why have we bought into the meme and owned that voice is ours? I'll give you an example. When my youngest, who's now almost 18, was 8, we'd moved into this house that needed, off her bedroom, there was a deck that needed a little work. So she was told to stay off the deck until the work was done, that it was unsafe. And a little while later, she came down to me and she said, "Mom, the devil," it's not a word that I used, "the devil is wanting to convince me to go out on the deck." She goes, "But I told him that I am going to stay safe, and I'm not going." So I raised my kids to be spiritual beings. That was the most important thing, to keep their connection to who they really were. And so at 8, she could discern that this voice was a part of her, separate from her, not a part of her, separate from her, and that she could hear it, and she had the choice to follow it. So I want you to consider that all this time you've been owning these sets of beliefs that are in your mind, or that this is a battle going on, that it's actually that you're just tuned into the wrong radio station, that you're listening to the wrong broadcast. Because when you're out and about, like in nature like this, you feel the wind. There's the frequency of the bugs that are flying by my face and the phone. You can hear the birds in the background. The woodpecker far off. There are always multiple sensations going on. There's multiple dimensions here in this universe. And the question is, what are you tapped in and tuned into, and what are you owning as yours, and why? Because if you're separate from feeling this bubbling of joy every day and consistent health and just your natural state of being and love and feeling the wealth of the abundance in the universe, then why do it? Maybe it's time for a divine positioning reset and retune, so you can stay tapped in, tuned in, and follow your divine positioning system, staying completely separate from the frequencies that no longer serve you. So that's my tidbit for today. And as always, I wish for you to enjoy the journey to your heart's desires. Have a great one.